Do I need gloves for this?
Yes.
Do I need gloves?
Yes.
Why? Why? Face isn't that dirty.
The eyes are mucous membrane.
Yes, I need to protect her mucous membranes and make sure I don't get bacteria from her mucous membranes onto my hands, right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull your curtain for privacy. I'm gonna go get you some comfortably warm water. Ms. Lily, would you like to check the water? She said it's perfect. Okay, Miss Lily. We didn't use this, so could somebody come and put this back for me on the table, cause it's still cold. That's good. I know that I have to change her gown, so I'm gonna start by taking off her gown. Does it matter if I have her head up or down?
No.
Nope, she can stay in whatever position she's in. I just need to take off her gown without exposing her. I've got my curtain pulled. Does it matter which side of the gown I take off first?
No.
No, it doesn't, because she doesn't have a weak side. This is a skill of bed bath. If this was the skill of undressing and dressing, yes, I would need to take it off of the strong side first. As soon as I remove the gown, I put it right here into the laundry. And I haven't even put my gloves on yet. You just have to, before you wash, your gloves have to be on. I have a towel to put underneath your arm and shoulder. And I'm keeping you nice and covered. So I checked the water, she checked the water. And always keep your work close to you so you don't have to run all over back and forth. Don't put your linen on the bed because the bed's not considered a clean area. The table's considered clean, right? Okay. So I have one to wash the face, one to dry the face, one to wash with soap on the arm, and one to rinse. So I'm gonna put my 3 washcloths right in there. And now, without any soap, with one leaflet of my washcloth, I'm going to start with her eye. And I'm going to wipe all the way across her eye in where the mucous membranes are, from one side to the other. I can't use this one anymore. It's dirty. I need a clean one. All the way across the eye, from the inner corner to the outer corner. Now that I've washed her eyes, I can proceed to wash her entire face. So I'm going to start with her forehead, across the forehead, down the midline of the nose and across the cheek, midline of the nose and across the cheek, midline of the nose and under the nose, and the mouth, and the chin. Now her face is clean. I will pat her face dry with my clean washcloth. She probably would really like it if I pat her eyes dry first, so I will. I don't need to turn my cloth anymore. Her eyes are all clean now. Pat her face dry. Dispose with a clean, soapy rag, washcloth. Can somebody please remove the gown for me so it doesn't get soaking wet? Thank you so much. I put lots of soap on here. I want to make sure that the testing server can see that I have soap on my washcloth. Okay. Begin with her arm, both sides of her arm, all the way down to her hand and her fingers, especially her fingernails, in between the fingers and the fingernails. Now remember, it's on a real person, so you make sure you get in between the fingers really good and get the fingernails. And the axilla. The axilla is the armpit. You must put that washcloth right against the skin, not against the uniform, but against the skin. With a clean, wet cloth, rinses the arm, the hand, and the axilla. All the way around the arm, I'm going to rinse. I'm going to rinse her hand. I'm going to rinse between her fingers and her fingernails. And I'm going to rinse her axilla. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as you do all those parts. Dry the client's arm and hand and fingernails and in between the fingers. And dry the axilla. Dispose of the towel in the laundry hamper. Places a clean gown on the client without exposing the client. It's easier to do it on a real person. So we don't want to expose the chest at any time. Because that makes the person kind of cold too, right? And elderly people cannot control their body temperature like a young person. They get cold, it takes a long time for them to get uncold. Empties food into the sink, rinses, and dries the basin. Places it in the soiled utility area. Removes the gloves without contaminating self. Never letting anything touch my clean uniform. Remove the gloves and perform hand hygiene. Here's your call light, Ms. Lily. Put it right there in your hand. I'll lower your bed to the lowest level for your safety. Skill complete, ready for the next skill.